Welcome to the third match of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. In this match, we are going to see the face-off between Fire Warrior and the Draco Warriors versus Lion Hugs and the Florida Flesh Ribbons. It looks like Florida Flesh Ribbons has a very rain-centric team this time, which I do think was a smart move considering that Fire Warrior has so sun-centric of a team. As we see, Mega Charizard is there. Mega Charizard is really going to be struggling to try and counter the rain with sun. Once Politoed goes down, I think it's going to be a much better matchup for him, but it's still going to be extremely difficult. The rain sweepers we have on Lionhug's team are Kingdra and Swampert. Toxicroak also benefits from the rain, but is bad. But's in bad shape in the sun. What's his name? Zebstrika, I'm actually surprised didn't appear because it could do pretty well, I think, versus Fire Warrior's team. And Fire Warrior has Meowstic M. I think that's going to be very good for him because it could set up screens and also yawn things, which could set the momentum in his favor. I think he's definitely going to be relying on Porygon Z a lot, and the fact that maybe it could have Thunderbolt. Maybe he's packing Hidden Power Grass on some things too. But yeah, this is going to be a really interesting match. I definitely think that Lion Hugs has a little bit of the advantage team-wise, just because rain versus sun. Rain is usually the victor in that scenario, but we'll see. I think that both of them are going to put up a good fight, and we'll see what they can do. A lot of people watching. In terms of leads, I think we'll probably see Ribombee and maybe Politoed right off the bat. Lionhug is going to want to set up rain. Or maybe Empoleon to set up those rocks right away. Rocks don't look like they'll be too vital in this matchup. Actually, we have Psykitty, the Meowstic M, versus Hurricane Andrew 2, the Kingdra. And a light screen is up. Hurricane Andrew 2 goes for the Rain Dance. So we do have another rain setter aside from Politoed. So this is manually set rain. Politoed comes in. That is such a strange... That is so strange. Kingdra sets up rain and then switches to Politoed, who could have set it up in the first place. I'm not sure what that was for. The Energy Ball is going to hit Politoed, taking it down to 69%, and Psykitty is now Toxic. Politoed not holding leftovers, it's at 69%. Another Energy Ball brings Politoed down to 38%, and the Brick Break is going to get rid of those screens. Very nice. Nice. I do like that. Really good counterplay to those screens set by Psykitty. Swampert comes in, but that Energy Ball is going to do massive damage. Take it down to 37% as the rain is still up. 3 more turns, so that was a Damp Rock. And Swampert now has the ability to take out Psykitty before it could Energy Ball, but Psykitty's going to really have to decide if it wants to set up a Reflect or if it wants to switch out. I think he might want to preserve Psykitty. Nothing can really switch in though, but Swampert actually stays in. Really strange. Reflect goes up and Psykitty is brought down to 29%. Empoleon comes in, transrights to Sylveon, sets up a Wish. I'm guessing Wish goes to Swampert. It does. Kowalski goes for the Steel Wing. It's not going to do much damage. Wooper's dad gets that Wish and is brought back to 76%. The Reflect is still up as well. Empoleon is somewhat comfortable with the Reflect up, but not very. It doesn't want to take an Earthquake even with that Reflect up. And it's looking like Swampert could be pretty decent in this matchup. I'm just wondering, like, if anything has Hidden Power Grass on it, like a surprising stealth Hidden Power Grass to take down Swampert. The Torch the Charizard comes in, and in comes Kingdra, Hurricane Andrew 2. Torch, of course, could Mega Evolve here, but Kingdra probably would set up a Rain Dance. So, yeah, Charizard just switches out of there, and up goes that Rain. Navi, the Ribombee is here, and a Moonblast would hit very hard at this point. Ribombee actually looks really nice in this matchup because I do believe it gets access to Energy Ball. Toxicroak is going to be the one who comes in, bait the Toxicroak, taking that Moonblast. It does massive damage, bringing Toxicroak down to 33%, 45 after the Dry Skin, but one more Moonblast will be enough to take down Toxicroak, and I do believe that Ribombee will be able to go first, unless Toxicroak has a Choice Scarf. Navi the Ribombee, Fire Warrior making the name reference to Navi in The Legend of Zelda with, "Hey, listen!" The Transrites of Sylveon comes in and the Moonblast is going to hit, taking it down to 29%. These Moonblasts are doing quite decent damage. Sylveon is pretty bulky though. Empoleon comes back in and Sylveon once again goes for that Wish. Wish is going to allow probably Toxicroak to come in to gain some momentum. Sylveon at a comfortable 83%. Of course, Empoleon could go for Earthquake, which could possibly take down Toxicroak in one shot. Swampert actually is the one who switches in though, and the Scald is going to hit, doing good damage, but the big thing is that burn. Not wanting to be burned. Swampert is definitely not wanting to be burned. It still hasn't even been able to Mega Evolve, it's just switching in and out all the time, and now that Empoleon's out, Sylveon doesn't want to switch in. So Ribombee comes in, and Wooper's dad, the Swampert, goes for that Stealth Rock now set up. And it is now Mega Evolved as well. In comes Transrites to Sylveon, taking that Energy Ball. I'm guessing Transrites is going to Heal Bell right away to get rid of that burn. And a Quiver Dance is set up on Navi, and the Wish goes up as well. Navi is looking really threatening right now. Politoed comes out, but it might not be able to take a Moonblast or an Energy Ball. Down goes Politoed. This Ribombee looks like a win con right now. Ribombee can definitely do a lot of damage. Swampert is burned. I think that Lion Hugs needed to go for the Heal Bell because of that burn. Swampert would have been able to take down Ribombee in one shot with the Swift Swim. I'm not sure if it's even faster after that Quiver Dance. But yeah, this is looking like Ribombee is going to go ahead and sweep right now. Sucker Punch only doing 22% as Ribombee goes for the Moonblast and takes down Bait as well. We're seeing why Ribombee is tier 3 in this match. Ribombee now up against Perfuma, but if it has Bug Buzz, Perfuma is in big trouble. Actually, Empoleon comes in, so I'm guessing maybe it doesn't have Bug Buzz. Glare is going to hit, paralyzing Kowalski, the Empoleon. Scores 6-4. Leaf Storm now going up. Kowalski is paralyzed, so it can't do anything. I'm guessing we might see a Charizard switch in to take the Leaf Storm. Actually, we don't. Leaf Storm takes down Empoleon too, and Charizard is still waiting in the wings, but it's not faster than Perfuma. So, yeah, Fire Warrior is going to have a really hard time right now versus Perfuma, who has 2 boosts to the Leaf Storm. I think that Fire Warrior just needed to keep Ribombee in. So in comes Charizard. Perfuma might have Hidden Power Rock or some other move to deal with Charizard. Yeah, we see Perfuma stay in. The Leaf Storm actually hits. It doesn't do enough to take down Torch to Charizard. Flamethrower hits, taking down Perfuma. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like Hidden Power was a move that Lion Hugs needed to use. In comes Kingdra, probably to set up Rain again. And Ribombee comes back in, but this time weakened by the Stealth Rock. Kingdra will probably be able to take it down after an attack in the Rain. Both Fire Warrior and Lion Hugs had win cons, like, ready to go, and both of them, well, one switched out, Ribombee switched out, and Superior died. So maybe Superior was choiced and nothing really wanted to switch into a Flamethrower. I think that Kingdra could have switched into Charizard, however. Maybe Charizard had, like, Dragon Pulse or something, I don't know, but we do see that Rain set up again, and Surf is enough to take down Navi. Charizard, of course, is dead due to the Stealth Rock, but might want to set up a Suicide Sun. Actually, we see Majin Buu come in, the Licky Licky, taking a little chip damage from those rocks, and the Yawn on Kingdra is going to force Majin Buu to either switch out, so nothing wants to switch into a Surf, or stay in and fall asleep. It looks like Majin Buu stays in. Power Whip is going to hit, dealing somewhat decent damage to Hurricane Andrew 2. Hurricane Andrew 2 is poisoned though, so it is on a timer. Sylveon's going to switch out to go for the Heal Bell, I'm assuming. which is good because poison and burn will be cured, which is something that Lion Hugs really needs right now on this team. Indeed, the heal bell chimes, the burn and the poisoning are removed, and Licky Licky wakes back up, going for the wish. Sylveon at this point, I'm not sure if Fire Warrior is going to want to switch out. Swampert comes in and the Toxic hits. Majin Buu is healed by the Wish. It does have Power Whip, so I don't think Swampert was actually a good switch in here. Waterfall, unless it flinches, it's dead. Yeah, Wooper's dad is dead because of that Power Whip. Yeah, I'm not sure why switch in Swampert when Power Whip was there. Oh, it looks like Lion Hugs forgot about the Power Whip. This is starting to look like it's really in Fire Warrior's favor. However, Kingdra is still alive, and Kingdra is a very capable Pokemon in the rain. Licky Licky looks like it's very tough to take down, and with a poison on Hurricane Andrew 2, it will be very hard. Yeah, poisoned once again. Surf is not enough to take down Majin Buu. Yeah, it's only now at 16%. Wish is up, and Majin Buu actually might have Protect. Yeah, it does have Protect, so the Surf is going to fail. Hurricane Andrew 2 now brought down to 20%. Sylveon comes in at 89%. The Power Whip's going to hit, but not do that much damage. We do know Majin Buu's moveset, however. The Hyper Voice takes it down to 53%. Majin Buu does not have Heal Bell. I'm wondering if Sylveon has Toxic. We have Wish, Heal Bell, Hyper Voice. So the last move might be Protect, actually. And the Heal Bell is now up. So this is going to get a little stally as Sylveon and Majin Buu duke it out. But Spasmatism, the Porygon Z, comes out, and a Wish goes up. There's one more turn left of rain, so if Kingdra switches in, it's going to be very hard for Kingdra because, yeah, rain is now gone. Z conversion allows Spasmatism to convert into... oh, it stays a normal type, actually. And Kingdra is healed. I'm not sure. I don't think Kingdra is going to be able to take down this Spasmatism. Tri-Attack takes down Kingdra, and the last Pokemon standing is Sylveon. Tri-Attack does massive damage to Sylveon, 64%. Sylveon's going to Hyper Voice, it only does 35%. Looks like Porygon Z has this in the bag. And indeed it does. Porygon Z takes down Sylveon, and that is the match. It's a 4-0 victory for Fire Warriors team over Lion Hugs team. This is Draco Warriors winning this matchup versus Florida Flesh Ribbons. I think that Lion Hugs forgetting about that Power Whip was pretty like game-changing, and Superior going for the Leaf Storm versus Charizard. I think Superior needed to be preserved too. I think that Fire Warrior actually could have won earlier if Ribombee stayed in. So it was strange. I think that both of them played a little bit too like hesitantly with their sweepers, because there were times where the offensive presence that they had and the momentum they had was kind of squandered. But at the end, it seemed like it picked up a little bit more before Licky Licky, then it slowed down a little bit more, and then finally Porygon Z was able to set up. I think that Sylveon just needed to stay in versus Porygon Z and just do as much with Hyper Voice as possible, but at that point, yeah, Porygon Z was looking really threatening. So yeah, really interesting match though, really good. A good victory for Fire Warrior to be able to overcome that Rain team, even though he had a Sun-based team with Charizard. Surprised he even brought Charizard in the first place. But yeah, Licky Licky definitely did really well in this matchup. Lion Hugs definitely had some good moments, but yeah, Fire Warrior I think prepared really well. And a good battle. It's a third battle, so we still have 5 more battles of Week 3. So stay tuned for those. Until then, this is Noel from Hypno Slumber Party, and I'll see you then.